Hi everybody, my name's Colin Kaepernick, and I make $19 million every 4 months, but I'm so oppressed. Jeez, enough with that shit. What's going on, everybody? Your host, LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more, well, actually, welcome back to Sports Sunday, where we talk about sports life and everything in between, including Colin Kaepernick being a total moron. And we're playing some more NBA Hangtime, which is not the sport that he plays, but that is besides the point. Because we're going to be playing some more of this as we move along in our quest to go undefeated in this game, and we're doing pretty well so far. We are 13 games of winning and 0 games of not winning, so we're definitely still batting 1,000. I don't know who we're playing this time because I haven't played this in like 3 weeks. So let's go for it. Let's do the thing. That's just crazy to me, man. Like, look, I know. Oh my God, it's the mirror match! Holy crap! Who are they going to pick? Is it going to be Arvydas, Sabonis, and Stoudemire? Or what? Sabonis and Uncle Cliffy. Uncle Cliffy. At the very back end of his career. Yeah, there we go. Alright, dude, this is weird. It feels so wrong playing against myself. I must decimate that which is me. Dude, I love Cliff Robinson, by the way. I'm trying to remember if it's Cliff Robinson. I don't remember who I want to say it's I think it's Cliff Robinson that has like a giant pot farm here in Oregon. I'm not sure if it's him or not. I want to say I think that it's him because I could have sworn that I saw a meme somewhere, people calling him Uncle Spliffy. I really hope that's what it was. Hey, all right, let's go. Let's totally go. Yeah. Really? Really? You blocked him, huh? Oh, no. No, yeah. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. That's what's up. And then, actually, I heard about, I didn't see him there, but I guess Terry Porter, former Portland Trailblazer great, he was actually at the Coin Jam, the barcade that I go to all the time that I tell you guys stories about. He was totally there because he has his own beer called the I think it's just the Porter Ale or the Porter IPA or something like that, and it is really good. And they actually have it on tap at the Coin Jam. And so when he like came by, I guess it was like a week or two ago. And he was just there, and he like was playing people in Tournament Pac-Man, and I'm pretty sure he also got in on some NBA Jam, which is perfectly fitting. And I would assume he probably played as himself against. I wonder if he played against the power player. There's a power player that comes to this arcade all the time. What the hell was that? And he goes by the name Mr. October, and he had like all the records on the cabinet at our arcade. And he was super good. I wonder if he played against him or not. That would have been pretty cool if he did. Who knows though? But yeah. So, whoop. Yeah, dude, that whole thing about Colin Kaepernick is really stupid. By the way, like, how oppressed could you possibly be making the amount of money that you make, throwing a piece of inflated cowhide in the air for, you know, roughly a couple hours every Sunday? Like, that is insanity to me. But I'm not trying to make this a giant, you know, politics rant or anything, because that's not what this needs to be. But that's just my take on it. Another thing, too, by the way, totally, again, also completely unrelated to basketball. It's a thing related to baseball instead. But it was on my mind today because it makes me laugh, and it's also kind of upsetting at the same time. I was streaming. Oh my God, that guy got wrecked. He got wrecked so hard. Oh, I was trying to set up an alley-oop situation. That ain't gonna happen. I was streaming the White Sox and Mariners game while I was at work today. Oh, come on. Here they come. I was ahead, what, like 31 to like 14 or something, and now here comes the furious rally. But I was watching the game, and I saw something that, like, they need to make a rule against this. They really do. And the rule is, like, I was watching the game, and I don't remember who the Mariners starting pitcher was for that game, but during the game, he totally hit 3 batters over the course of the game, and Arvydas Sabonis just hit a 3, which is the most preposterous thing I've ever seen. Come on, get in there, attaboy. And this dude hit 3 batters over the course of his time out there, which I think is ridiculous. Like, if you are a pitcher in the major leagues, you should get tossed out of the game if you hit 3 batters in one game, because like you guys are the best. You guys are realistically the best at your craft. How in the hell is your accuracy all of a sudden so bad that you can hit 3 players in one game? I feel like, you know, hitting one, okay, it's kind of an anomalous thing. Hitting a second one, it's like, okay, you really need to calm the hell down. A third one though, like, that should be the final straw. It really should. Like, there should be no excuse for that. And if you're gonna walk a guy, then they haven't, you know, intentional walking, you know, things in place for that. Is this seriously? Okay, I thought this was a 4-point game for a moment. I've also only scored like 9 points in this quarter. We had like, what, 31 points at the end of the first? And these guys are raining on points. I mean, they are just blasting me in this quarter. Come on, baby! There it is. That's much better. We might actually eclipse 100 points in this game. I mean, we're on pace to almost do it. Come on! I'll even let him have it so I can go score. Maybe. Oh, damn it! How are you gonna break that? You were more or less uncontested on that. That's okay, though. I'm shooting pretty good right now, especially from 3. We're shooting almost 60% there. That's something to be... Ooh, Anderson. What was his name? I can't remember his first name. Kenny Anderson? Is Kenny? I feel like Kenny Anderson's the right name, but at the same time, I feel like that's wrong. I think it's Kenny Anderson, though. Who knows? Who knows? We'll get back to it. I don't know why I thought there was going to be a jump ball right there. That actually would be kind of cool if they had a jump ball to start the second half of basketball games, too. Since, you know, every sport is so into changing the rules all of a sudden. Everybody feels like, hey, let's spice up the game a little bit by changing all of the rules every single season until everybody's totally pissed off for the rest of their lives. There we go. What? That was in the basket. You've got to be joking me. Go. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Ah, look at that. Go. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a great sequence. That totally made up for all the injustice that went on there. Oh, boy. Rasheed Wallace, the king of the baseline leaner about 4 feet away. That is in. Yeah. Kenny Anderson, I believe, if I am indeed getting his name correct, he was a dude that was pretty good at shooting. Really good at putting the biscuit in the basket, as they say. What the f- What was that? What was that little thing? What was that? What just happened? I'm having all these weird things go on. Like I'm getting pushed at the very last second before my dunk clears through. Whatever that other thing was just a moment ago. Get in there. Come on. Now we're going to be bricking everything. That's just what I need. Come on. Come on. Let's go. There's no way Arvydas Sabonis would be able to keep up with me. That is just simply not a thing that would exist. Come on, Rasheed! For the love of God, man! There we go. That's something. I'll take that. It's at least points. Like Arvydas Sabonis. For those of you that do not know Arvydas Sabonis, that dude, like, he was a great player. He really was. Like, by the time he got to the NBA, he was kind of past his prime already, but he was like he was arguably one of the best passing centers in the history of basketball. Like, it was pretty crazy. Like, him and like Vlade Divac, I think, were probably about as good as it gets on the Mount Rushmore of passing centers. But I will tell you one thing, Arvydas Sabonis pretty much had like the flattest shot that ever existed. And I think part of that was probably because his knees were pretty much toast, but like he would get like Antoine Walker style, like an inch off the ground when he would shoot. And that thing was about, it was basically shooting a line drive. Like that's what he was shooting a straight up, like, hard line drive in baseball out of his crazy hands. And that's just what it was. It was insanity. But he was a fairly proficient shooter that way. Like, you'd watch him shoot from like 20 feet out, and you just like, you couldn't even conceive how his shots were going in, because they just like, the angle, like the amount of error that you're allowed to have with a shot like that is so slim to none. And he would just drain shots all the time, and you're just like, how does this work? I can't even figure it out. It's so crazy. What the hell was that? That's in. Arvydas Sabonis, ladies and gentlemen. Here to steal your soul and drain the J. But we're still up by 16. We're holding them off. A pull-up jumper in which he gets thrown about 15 feet down the sideline, and he still almost made it. Something by the likes of which could only be probably replicated by Steph Curry for some reason. And he would probably make it. Oh boy, yeah, that was not going to happen. There was no part of that was going to end up good. As soon as I held on to that, he's like, I'm going to get it. Oh my god. I got the two-hit combo on him right there. That was pretty crazy. This is also getting to be a little iffy here. Just a little bit. We're holding him off, though. It's going to be okay. Oh, that was probably a bad idea. Maybe not. Keep in mind, by the way, we had 31 points at the end of one quarter. We have since scored 45. So we can say that they may or may not have latched up the defense. I think it's when they realized that this wasn't just a standard pickup game, glorified practice. They're like, oh shit, these guys are actually gonna really play the game, huh? Come on, go up, Sheed, go up. Attaboy! Oh, come on! That thing was in the net. It was actually inside of the net. Like, that could have been considered coitus between ball and net. Oh my god! Oh, jeez. I mean, we still won. There was no way we were going to lose that, but that thing was, like, the ball was, like, literally halfway into the net. That's considered a basket in the regular world. Oh. Well, if there's one thing that we can say, 69, oh my god, simultaneous freaking oral sex, oh yeah. By the way, so imagine listening to the post-game show of this. In the game against Portland, Portland was able to defeat Portland 81-68. The star of the game was for the Portland Trail Blazers, and it was the man with the wolf face that was playing for the Portland team. Not the other Portland team, but the Portland team. It's pretty weird. It's like the games where, like, in college football, where they have, like Pat Tillman, where they have, like, Arizona State has Pat Tillman Day, where everybody's jersey has the same number, and it says Pat Tillman on the back. And just, like, imagine being the play-by-play guy for that. When the Clippers franchise entered the NBA, what city was their home? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I'm gonna go with... Nope. Something wanted to tell me St. Louis, and maybe that was right. I don't know. But then I got cold feet at the last second, and I was thinking maybe it was still inside of California. Maybe not. Maybe not. The Phoenix Suns, huh? I wonder if they're going to have, like, Dan Marley and Kevin Johnson. And maybe even Charles Barkley still. I don't know. Who else would have been on those teams? I don't know. I can't remember very well. All right, guys. Well, you know what? We're going to stop right here. We are now 14-0. We are undefeated in every one of these games that I've played on Sports Sunday so far, which is kind of remarkable to think about, considering how many episodes of this that we've had in the entire thing. So, when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play, well, I guess it'd be something. It'll be either NBA Hangtime or Baseball Stars. We're going to have more stuff to talk about, and we're going to try to keep the undefeated dream alive. So you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.